I wanted to go live and just break down how to delete most collections from your credit report. It's kind of late. I'm in my little office, and I just decided to let me just try out this YouTube thing. Everybody been telling me to try YouTube, and I've just been so busy with other things that I didn't have a lot of time. So, what I wanted to do is just go into a quick um, strategy of how you can delete most any collections on your credit report. Now it's gonna be kind of basic because I'm just trying to get a feel of this live thing. Honestly, I just want to see what type of information and feedback I can give. So the most thing, mostly what I want to cover in this is just structuring how to do a proper dispute and making it effective to where you can see some actual real results, something real that you can see within 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is there's other credit bureaus out there that can affect the results of your disputes. So the first thing you want to do is I'm gonna give you all three companies: Innovis, ASR, and CoreLogic. Um, these are some companies that you want to look up and then you want to opt out of. What they do is they collect third-party data information and they sell it typically to the credit bureaus. So when the credit bureaus um, look up disputes, they will check with like LexisNexis, ASR, and Innovis. I'm sorry, those are the actual three I meant to mention. I'm a little tired. I've been up since like 4 this morning, different meetings and stuff. Forgive me. So LexisNexis, let's start there. Nexus, Lexis, Innovis, and ASR, right? Google them if you don't know what those are. Once they pop up, you can. They all have an opt-out form. Just click the link, follow the instructions. It's not really hard. Okay. First thing you want to do. Once you do that, the second thing you want to do is I like to use Experian.com. Creating an account is free. It's Experian.com. Go on there if you have one already. Great. Upgrade to all three bureaus so you can see all three scores across on all your collections and charge-offs, inquiries, and whatnot. Open accounts, close accounts, etc. Right? This is the platform we like to use to gauge everything on. So once you do that, I want you guys to take a pen and paper, and I want you guys to write down all your collections, all your charge-offs. You're gonna scroll down. You're gonna look at your collections. You're gonna open up the collections. Um, Normally, there's an arrow on each collection. You can open it up and see the details. Is all I'm trying to say. Just jot down the name of the collection company and the account number. On all closed accounts, scroll up and down. If you see closed accounts, open them, get the name of the account, and get the account number. Write it down. Now, when you go to collections, I want you to do the same thing. Collections should show. You shouldn't have to open them. Okay. So under this collections section, you want to do the same thing. Write down the names of the accounts and the numbers, the account numbers beside them. Once you got this list, these are going to be your derives. This is everything negative on your account. Last but not least will be your inquiries. You want that number between, I would say, 2 and 4 inquiries. If it's not, I want you to write a list of all the inquiries that you have that you do not have open accounts to. I'm going to say that again. I want you to take a list, or write down a list of all the inquiries that you have that you do not have accounts opened up with. Okay. And they're just there. Right. So if you have between 2 and 4 inquiries, I'd say you're okay. If you have more than 4 inquiries, what I want you to do is just take my advice. Take a list of those accounts. If you have an inquiry and you have an account open with that inquiry, I want you to leave it alone. Don't. We're not going to try to dispute that because it could actually close your account. So we want to stay away from that. Okay. So now we should have a list of all your negative accounts. Now we've identified all your negative accounts on your credit report. Next, we're going to compose some dispute letters to send off for these letters. Pretty simple, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to start eyeing in on your weakness. On your credit report, your weakness will be your derogatories or your collections, right? So we're going to zero in on that. That's what that list we compose is. And we want your inquiries low for funding purposes when it's time to start applying for credit cards. Okay, so we're going to get all this, put it in a box, and just have it there. All the negatives, all the collections, any charge-offs, and if you have more than 4 inquiries, we want to try to get that number down. Okay, but we're going to be careful about the inquiries. That's why I told you guys to go about it that way. Next, we want to take a look at your any positive open accounts that you may have. Okay, if you got open accounts, we want you to jot those down and just keep them here. So you necessarily don't have to jot them down, but I like to do it just because I'm a visual learner. But you could take them and just look at them and say, okay, I got 2 open accounts. I need you to make sure that you don't have any lates on those accounts and that you're not, whether it's car note, car loan, auto loan. If it's a credit card, I want you to look at the usage and make sure the usage is under 30%, preferably under 9%, anywhere from 2 to 9%. I like those areas because, 0 is great, but 2 to 9% just works a little better for funding purposes. 0%, I'll take that all day. Okay, but if you got anything higher than 30%, you definitely want to get that down. That alone is going to start to bump your score back up into a healthy place. And this is just kind of getting your credit together as far as the positive side of things. So we don't like a lot of lates. If you got a lot of lates, you want to see if you can fix those. We got some letters. We can leave some links below for you to take care of and send. But if the lates won't come off, the only thing you can do to combat that is typically try to get deleted or get those corrected. What the letters will use, help you guys out with. But if not, then you want to just make on-time payments from that point to show that you might want to go 6 months a year with good payments. And there's nothing really you can do besides that other than close the account out and put new accounts on there that you just plan on rebuilding credit. But if you do that, your score is going to drop. You're going to lose that history. So I don't like to do that. I like to see if I can get the lates off. If I can't get the lates off, well, I'll just keep paying. I'll leave some additional links in the video for some advanced strategies for lates, just to help a few of you guys out. But the name of the game here is just trying to rebuild more positive accounts. So if you have anywhere between 4 to 5 accounts that are open, that's great. If you have more power to you. The more the better, in my opinion, as long as you can manage them, as long as the usage is, because this is your personal credit. You don't want the usage up on anything. You want your usage always to be low and having available credit on your card so you look attractive when you want to borrow money. Okay, so that's a whole nother video. Let's get back to the disputes. Almost 7 minutes. I'm trying to make this under 10, so I'm gonna go a little faster here. So next is actually this is what y'all want to do. Crash course. Take some 609 letters. Test the waters. Test the waters. Take the 609A-1-A letters. Match them with the collections or closed accounts you have. Send the letters off at the post office certified mail. Okay. Try to send a copy of your ID, social, and then proof of residence if you have it, just so the bureaus don't have a real reason to delay the process of the dispute investigation. Okay. Make sure you get that certified mail at the post office. They should give you some green receipts. Keep those receipts in case you need to continue to pursue and they don't do what they need to do at the credit bureaus on time. That'll be your proof. Actually, those are exhibits in court to show you as a consumer you're doing what you need to do, and they may not be doing what they need to do. So you'll have proof of that via the receipts that they give you. Okay. Next, we will go ahead and send those off. Give those about 3 weeks to 4 months, but you'll also receive receipts in your Experian account. There's an arrow, like a little bell in the top right hand corner. And it'll let you know all your updates, typically, anything that changes. This is work magic for me. If the accounts don't come off, I'm going to leave another link to another video to follow this video. This is the first round of disputes. We get a lot of collections removed in the first rounds, in my personal opinion. With these 609 letters, there's a lot of other advanced strategies, but I want the basic person who doesn't have a lot of money, wants to fix their credit themselves, and you just don't have the money to pay for a professional. Trust me, try this method. If you need more help, I'm gonna leave some more links so you can contact me directly and my team, and we can definitely dispute all day for you and make our litigation out for you. So I'm at my 10-minute mark here. My name is Nazim Madir, Credit Money Pro. I've been fixing credit for about 20 years at this point. I run A1 Credit Store, INC, and I have a lot of digital products on the same subject matter as far as credit repair, financial literacy. I know I'm an entrepreneur. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And I want to see you guys on the next video. Okay, I'm gonna work and put some work in, and this is my way of giving back because I charge a lot of money for my time and my services. But here, this is an area where I'm trying to kind of create a community where people could just learn for free. We're gonna do strategy by strategy. Let's start with 609As right now. This is gonna start knocking some of these third-party collections out who don't even have the right paperwork to actually be able to charge you or furnish the information in your credit report. So this is gonna knock out a lot of the easier collections. For the ones that stick, I got something else for y'all on too. Okay, tune in. Go ahead, hit that button. Check out the links below. And thanks for tuning into my video.